Hey boss, I want to go over the best way to plan content for Instagram. So if you're having trouble figuring out like what content should I post, how should I even plan my content, when should I post my content, like how to even structure like everything together, this is the right video for you because I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to go over one of my favorite apps, which I'm going to tell you what it is right now. It's called Airtable, and I'm going to get into some of the other apps that I absolutely love. Is an amazing app. I'm gonna go right here. So it's right here. That's where my Airtable app is, and I press on it. Now, this is actually for the video I'm currently on. I've written out like all of the content that I'm gonna go over. So I put down like the little bullet points of what I'm gonna talk about in my videos. And you don't have to go like super deep into detail, but just having those little bullet points of showing like exactly where you want to be in your video, like what the topic is that you want to talk about. Like let's say like the 5 tips of how to like grow on Instagram, or my ultimate strategy for like Pinterest or something like that, and then you like put how you do your strategy and everything, and you just want to mark down like the top things that you want to talk about, and then you go into more detail when you go into your video, because you don't want to write down too much, because over scripting it can get yourself like really confused, and then you're like, oh my god, I messed up like that one part, I need to redo the whole video. And it's okay. It's all good, because we all do that. We all, make mistakes. We're human. We're not robots. And I mean, it's just a part of life. So what I found works really great for me is just, structuring everything to where I have the points that I want to make. And then I already know in my mind, like, and in my heart, what it is that I want to share with you all. And so just having those little bullet points there keeps me reminded of the subjects that I need to stay in, so that I'm not like drifting off into like some other subjects that maybe are sort of related, but not really, because I want to add the most value that I can for all of you. So speaking of the points that I want to go over, so I just told you about Airtable, but why is Airtable so great? So basically what I have set up, I'm going to go into some of my other things. So you can have like, I have YouTube right here, Instagram right here, blog, expense tracking, and then simple applications. I mean, you can add all sorts of different things. You can add fields, overview, views, linking records. There's like all sorts of stuff you can add on here, and you can even like upload like pictures onto it, and notes, and videos and stuff like that. So it's just really great to keep track of everything and have it very organized. And then you can even put on them too. So when I'm on my YouTube one, go on the YouTube one, I have the different things. You can have like a to-do list. You can have a done and then in progress, so you know like where you're at with whatever like content you're trying to share. So let me go back onto the video that I'm on here so I can share the other points that I wanted to make. So the next thing I want to go over is something that I love to take notes on my phone. It's called Evernote. I don't know if you've ever heard of that app. But I'm going to share like a little picture of what the app looks like somewhere around here, so you can see what it looks like. So you download the right app if you want to get that. And basically what I do with that app is I just write down like any notes I have. I use it a lot for Pinterest specifically and Instagram. So on my phone, I'll write down like what I want my Instagram posts to be about. Or I also write down my Instagram hashtag batches, which I'm going to make another video more about like hashtags and all that stuff for Instagram, because I am all about Instagram. It is like my #1 favorite app. But getting off subject a little bit, so go back to Evernote, my favorite note-taking app. And so it's just super simple to use. I mean, I can add pictures to it too, videos, voice notes, all sorts of different types of notes. I can do appointment reminders and all kinds of different reminders set and tasks and whatnot. So I do also use it not just for business. I'll use it occasionally for like maybe, I don't know, a task reminder to like do laundry or the dishes or something. Those are just examples, but it just works really great. Or like call reminders, like if I have a call with a client, I'll use it for that. So now I want to go into the next. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, you can use the app Later. And so Later is an app that you can use to like plan and schedule your posts on Instagram. But this one, so the app Later, it's a good app, but the things with it is it's very limited unless you have a budget to where you can actually afford to, pay for the fuller version of it. But the free version, it is really great if you're just doing like one single post of like a picture or something. And sorry for the yawning, like I'm extremely tired. I had a really long day. I posted a lot of videos on a lot of different platforms. I'm on, by the way, I'm on a lot of different platforms. If you want to see another video about all of that, how I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and TikTok, then let's talk about it soon. Okay, going back on subject. So later I'll use it for if I'm just doing one post, like of one picture. And the thing is though, is that I don't really add my hashtags in my post. I put that after I post it, but I set reminders on my phone before I post so that I go and I engage with my audience and everything and whatnot. But later, like I said, is very limited to where you can only do like a very basic type of post. You can't really do like carousels or, you know, anything to where people have to swipe. You can only do the one picture. So that's why I really don't use it that often. But when I first started, it was really helpful for me just to make sure that post was automatically posting, because sometimes like once I had the content ready, like I had the description written out, I had the picture ready, I'd put them on later, and then it would automatically post for me. And that helped me a lot. So I just wanted to share it with you all. So another thing that you can use is actually Canva, one of my favorite apps. Like, oof, I love Canva. I am a creator of all kinds of stuff. I'm a very artsy person. I love just digital art, art like drawing with a pencil, and crayons or paint or any of that kind of stuff. It's just so much fun. So when I found Canva, I got my creative boss on, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, I love it. I cannot say enough about Canva. I have Canva Pro, and it is absolutely amazing. So you can use Canva to actually schedule and, you know, have your posts automatically post as well. Personally, though, I haven't really used it yet, just because like the way I am, I'm pretty good at like keeping up with stuff and like posting at specific times, and I just like to know when it's posting and whatnot, because I engage with my audience right before and then during and then after I post. And I'm very like strategic about it, so I just like setting up like a system of like when I'm gonna do it and have just all these reminders. But I know a lot of other people are not like that, so that's why I'm sharing all these. But let me get on to another one that is really great. I'm go on it really quick. So it is called ClickUp. I don't know if you could see it right over here, right there. And so ClickUp, you can set tasks and reminders and do all sorts of different stuff. I haven't even got into a lot of it yet. You can do like goal setting and add documents, and you have a dashboard and everything. It's just super cool. I love all these different things, and it's amazing how all these things are free. Like I don't know what I would do without these, or if I had to pay, because I mean, Canva though, I do pay, but that's because I absolutely love it. But you can get the free version too, so whatever you want to do, whatever works best for you and your budget. And this, I just love all these apps. So basically what I do, so where do you find content ideas? So for me, where I love to find content ideas really is I ask my audience on Instagram. I look on like either blog posts or Pinterest, or I ask people in Facebook communities. And those are my three places where I like to go. I'm going to do a like probably not too long of a video, but I'm going to go more in depth on another video on here, so just stay tuned for that one. And we're going to go more like in details of like how, not just like the why or what, just so I can help you, because I know that content creation can be a really hard thing, especially when like you're not necessarily like a really creative person on your own. And me, I'm just really creative. Like I know how to get like my brain thinking and like coming up with ideas like at the snap of a finger, pretty much. It's like honestly crazy. I come up with ideas like every minute. But and if you want to come on a strategy session with me, right now I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching, but it's only for a short time because I'm working on my webinar and my online course right now. So let's get back to the rest of the video. If the video was helpful for you, please let me know down in the comments. Tell me like what was the best app that you found on here, or which one are you going to use, or are you already using some of these? Because I want to know. And I'm going to have some more videos for you. I'm going to put some whichever way and get those to you as soon as possible, because I am working hard, I'm being a boss, and I want to show you that it is possible. And if you want to learn how to become your own boss too, just reach out to me, mamas.